Hello, in this video I'm going to show the speed up tricks on Motorola Razr 70 Plus. Okay, we can begin with the developer options and a few things that we can adjust in them. To get access into developer options, first we gotta open up the settings, then scroll down all the way until you find the About phone. Scroll down, go to the device identifiers, and here we have the build number, and we gotta tap on it 7 times in a row until we see that we are now a developer. Then go back to the main section of the settings, go to System, and now Developer Options. And in here we can find 4 specific options that we can adjust. Keep scrolling down until you find Window Animation Scale, Transition Animation Scale, and the Animator Duration Scale. As you take a look, all 3 of them are currently set on 1x, but to improve the speed, we can select them at 0.5 or completely turn them off. When it comes to me, I always pick the 0.5 for all 3 options. Remember that you shouldn't go higher than that because it will only slow your device. Don't go higher than 1x. Keep scrolling down, we have the last thing also in here. It's under apps, and it's the background process limit. Currently it's set on the standard, but we can select at most 3 or at most 4 for best performance. I'll select at most 3, for example. Okay, also when it comes to day-to-day use, I'm sure that during the day you may have a lot of things opened in the background if you open up the recent apps. And simply, if you're not using those apps, close them manually because they're only taking your RAM away, and that might be the problem why your device is running slowly. So simply close all of the apps that are running in the background. We can also go to settings and the storage right in here, and it's always good to have a lot of free storage space, because if your device is stacked too much, that also might be the problem where your device is running slowly because you simply don't have enough storage space. In my case, as you take a look, I have a lot of space left, but we can still click on free up space to delete the things that we are not using. For example, the chunk files, those things are available to clear. In my case, I didn't have much, but it's always good to check it from time to time. And we also have the cleanup. And we can also, of course, manually uninstall the things, for example, the apps. But remember that some of those apps in here are the system apps, and installing them is impossible. Sometimes it is, but don't do it. Simply uninstall only the apps that you have downloaded manually, or the apps that you have 100% sure that they won't damage your phone and they won't cause anything bad. So for example, you can uninstall the Facebook and the Instagram, and nothing bad will happen. Also, if you're interested, you can download some third-party cleaning apps from your Play Store. Simply open it up, type cleaner or cleaning, and you will have a whole list of apps that you can download that are available. But I think that the already provided cleaner is working pretty okay. It's always good to have the latest version of the software to do it. Go to settings, then click on system and updates, and in here we can click on check for updates, and we will see that we have some possible updates. Okay, in my case I'm using the latest version. If you have the update possible, you should install it ASAP. We can also enable the smart updates, so thanks to that, they will be installed automatically when we are connected to the Wi-Fi. Okay. Also, you can reboot your device regularly to improve its performance and expand its lifespan. To perform a reboot, we just gotta click the power key and volume up button. What's going on? Okay, finally. Power key and volume up, and in here we have the power menu, and we just gotta click on restart to reboot our device. It will take a few seconds. After that, our phone will be turned on and it will be fully ready to use. And rebooting your device from time to time is completely okay, and it's even recommended. And as a last resort method, you can perform the factory reset of your device. To do it, go to settings, but be aware that factory reset will cause that all of your data will be permanently erased. So before it, you can, for example, create a backup of your data. To factory reset the device, keep scrolling down until you find the system, and here click on reset options, and then click on erase all data. But just like I'm saying, it's the last resort method, if nothing else helps. So that's the last resort method. You just gotta click on erase all data. After that, your device will be turned off. Then it will be turned on automatically, and you will see the setup process on the screen. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.